Yeah. I mean, oh dear. This is literally a sauna. I don't think it wasn't that bad for the first one. Like,
it's getting worse. The more you talk, the more oxygen we consume.
The more people you just got hotter, right? Is that it? Yeah. Hello, we are still at the Water Rats in King's Cross, and we are joined by Jonas Rasmussen from Denmark. He has just had his sound check. How is it sounding?
I haven't had my sound check.
You haven't had your sound check? Okay.
I'm doing it.
People have had their sound check. Jonas is yet to have his sound. Right. Why Eurostarz? Why are you here?
Actually, I was invited quite a couple of years ago, and I've never been able to do it. I think for a long time ago I said, Michael, be sure to tell me if you still want me, and the sooner you know a date, just send it to me, because then I can block it out, because I really wanted to go. Yeah. So now everything just came together, and
fantastic.
And I could bring my family also to.
Are your family coming tonight?
No, they can't be, because it's
probably not a family gig, is it?
Yeah. but I brought them here on a vacation, so we're on a family vacation also.
Yeah, and I should probably point out as well, thank you to Michael for putting this on. COVID lockdown was hard on all of us, but like, if you were sort of constantly gigging, then that must have been like.
That was quite something to experience. Luckily in Denmark we've been able to do some minor shows, and also get help from the state if you're an artist.
Fantastic!
Living off performing. So
lovely.
That was great.
Lovely. I mean, I should probably point out at the moment that I was actually born in Denmark.
Seriously?
In Copenhagen. Yeah, I lived there for the first year of my life.
So you're actually Dane?
No, because I mean it's a long story about that. My mum didn't want me to do national service, so we didn't apply for citizenship. Okay. Would have been very useful now, actually. I think, given what happened since. Yeah. But I mean the Viking aesthetic was like, where did that come from?
They needed. They wanted to put it in some sort of a Viking-esque feeling, and I got the job, and we just co-worked on bringing what we thought would be the best visual style and audio style for this song. I said from the beginning that I didn't want to do like a cliche Viking stuff with the horns and sword and stuff like that, because that
they didn't have horns on their helmets. No. Stop doing that.
Exactly, but actually more Game of Thrones than Vikings, but also Game of Thrones, Vikings, and Pirates of the Caribbean. That style,
which were all very popular at the time.
Which were all very popular. So we fell right into the ball of.
You hit on the perfect ball, What I love about that year is that you just all looked like you were having a fantastic time. Like, it had a wonderful, like in Lisbon sort of thing.
Yeah, it sort of feels like we have a little group there, alumni of 18. Of course, it's not everybody, but. Just did Poland Eurovision party where I met Caesar again, and we hung out, and it was like being back in 18. Also with Lucas from Poland. No, from Sweden, but with
represented Poland.
And it was just like meeting old classmates. And it was awesome.
I was just going to ask, like, who were your favourites, like, from that year?
Favorite songs or favorite to hang out with?
Both.
Because I definitely made friends with a lot of the people, but Caesar and Ari and
he went to music college in London.
And he's still going to be doing musical theatre college here. And a lot of the Swiss siblings and
Zips.
Yeah, the Zips. Which leads me to. My favorite songs were Sips and Eugen's
Albania.
Because I come from a rock background, so they were the ones that talked the most to me.
I was looking at your bio. So you have like sort of experience in hair metal, in musical theatre, in sort of like a real range of genres, and then
totally. And it's not that I have a rock voice in what you think of rock voice, but I can sing hair metal because that's so high pitched and not that growling, because I can't do that. But I can do the high pitched stuff which fits perfectly for the 80s hair metal, and I just love that that genre and that decade of hair metal. So it's a lot of fun playing that stuff. But also musical theatre and big artists' songs. I love to perform in celebratory concerts and stuff like that.
And there is something quite specific I did want to ask you about that I've been thinking about for years, but the flag parade when you were in Lisbon in the final, and there is this moment that I've had in my mind for years where you and your backing you're all doing that. Whose idea was that? How did that come about?
That was actually my idea. We stood there in the line and just goofing around. I think Nicholas was in front of me, and can't remember who was behind me, and we was just like waiting for this big line and just waiting for it. And now you have to 9 seconds and remember to do that stuff, and you did your wave, and I just thought that, come on man, let's do something funny. We were 5 guys who, the whole idea of us is there, so they were tough and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're the gentle guys and the gentle Vikings. So how about doing some, touching our beards or stuff like that? And we just came up with, and then would you do like this and I would do like this, and I just stood like that. And other guys were doing I've had so many comments on that. People were cracking up, and it's also become a meme. There's a little,
the GIF does pop up on Twitter every now and then. Yeah. Thank you so much for chatting to us today. I will let you go and do your actual sound check now, so you can get out of the sauna. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you on stage at Eurostarz tonight.
Looking very much forward to
and
this crowd.
Yeah, thank you for coming.